Fish on, and it feels like a good one. Heavy anyways. So today we are out here. It is early fall. It's gonna be a super nice day today, but fall bites have basically started now. And we're doing a lot of these kind of deeper water jigging applications, and this is definitely the right fish. Look at that. That one actually hit a Castmaster. Come here, buddy. Oh, that is the way to start the day. Let me show you guys this one. So this one actually bit a Castmaster in a 1/2 ounce size. And we might cover a few different presentations and options, but let me show you this fish quick. He is angry. There we go, guys. First one of the day. That is the way to start. That one hit a Castmaster, one of my favorite colors. Fish a lot of chrome, otherwise anything with purple I love out here. And yeah, we're gonna go into a little bit of basically, you know, a couple different ways to catch these deep water fish. Fish on. The spoon is such a fun way to fish. One of my favorites just because you can throw it so far. I just did kind of a favorite fall walleye lures video, and this one was not on it, but 4 is just a decent walleye. 4 is just not enough to really cover everything, but this Castmaster is one of my absolute favorites to fish all fall. I don't know if it's just extremely fun to fish. You can throw this thing an absolute mile. The bites are normally absolutely ferocious. It's phenomenal for smallmouth, walleyes, everything eats this thing. So we'll give you guys a look here and kind of run you through basically how I'm fishing this bait, casting vertical, the gear and everything like that. Another nice Northwoods walleye. That one's a perfect eater, about 18, 19 inches long. We'll let him go. Beautiful fish there. And we're gonna show you guys how to work this bait. All right, so how do you work an Acme Castmaster? Well, first of all, it's basically just a big, heavy piece of metal. I like the chrome colors, something with purple. Get yourself a chrome one, a gold one, and maybe something with purple, and you'll be good to go. So it's a 1/2 ounce and 3/8 ounce. You either got to run a big snap right there to let this bait flutter, or a big swivel right at the top of them. You can cast these baits an absolute mile. So you get it out there and you're gonna basically get it all the way down to the bottom. Now, I like fishing this bait most of the time on a medium light action rod. Same with a lot of baits that they'll trap to bottom, and the reason is that in case I rip up and that bait's trapped to bottom and I do a super hard rip, I don't wanna pull hooks out of that fish. The other thing is I'll keep a relatively loose drag for that same reason. In case I do set on that fish when he's picked it up off the bottom, I do a hard rip on a tight line, I don't wanna put too much pressure on the fish. So lighter drag, once you're all the way down on bottom, basically just reel down, big rip and pull up. You're gonna let that bait fall on a semi-tight line. You're still most of the time feeling for that bite that's boom when that bait's falling, kind of like a snap jig bite or a jig and a minnow bite, a very aggressive bite while this bait's falling. So basically when you rip that bait up, that bait's shooting up real fast, and then when you're leaving that semi-slack line, that spoon's just fluttering down. Big rip, let it fall. Like I said, most of the time you're gonna feel those bites on the fall. So you'll rip up, bait will be falling, you'll feel the line get popped, and boom, fish on most of the time. So braid is definitely a must on these because you're making a really long cast and you're feeling for a bite that's way out there in deeper water, and you want that hook set too. So basically any scenario where you're making a really far cast and you're feeling for a bite, I definitely like to run braided line on this kind of stuff. So as far as a leader goes, pretty simple. I just run 10 or 12 pound fluorocarbon on most of this stuff. Nothing too crazy there. In clear water, you know, I like to run like a 6-foot leader most of the time. And you know, if you're gonna do this all day and you could afford to have a swivel, if you're fishing dirtier water, I'd probably run a swivel too, because this bait does spin all up, but it's not really too much of an issue without one. So the rod I fish this on is the same rod I do a ton of other presentations on. It's a 610 St. Croix Mojo Bass medium light extra fast action rod. Super sensitive to feel that line get bumped out there. It's a light action rod, but it's got plenty of backbone on a big fish, as you guys have seen. So super fun technique. You know, if you guys have never tried fishing a spoon, it is absolutely deadly for fall smallmouth too. I'm shocked in the couple hours I was out here fishing that I didn't get more smallmouth, but apparently they are just more shallow right now than the walleyes are. So, you know, it's perfect time of year if you guys are looking to get out and do walleye smallmouth fishing. Pick up some of these. We got plenty of fall left. These baits are an absolute killer. And number one, they're super simple to fish, and number two, they're just super effective really all fall long. And fish on. That one was actually on for a couple of pops, and I don't think I really realized it. And this is either a big bass or a big walleye. Not sure which one. Oh, it's feeling more walleye-like. This is the one we needed for the video. Just a big gold northern Wisconsin walleye. That thing is a tank for up here. We just don't see a whole lot of fish in this size class, and it is absolutely awesome that he bit, settle down, on video. That one went the all chrome half-ounce Castmaster, ripping it along. A little bit of wind out here. I don't think I've actually felt that one bite. He's bleeding a little bit, so we're gonna get him back real quick. That is an absolute stud of a northern Wisconsin walleye. I'll bet he is a 26.5-inch fish. We're gonna get that one back. Awesome, awesome fish from northern Wisconsin. There he goes. Back to 27-foot rock hump. Awesome. And another one on. That is too much fun. Popped it on the way down. Exactly the way you want them to. This one is definitely not as big as the big one, but a decent heater-sized walleye. Flip them on in. There we go. That one definitely trapped it to the bottom. I just kind of felt the line bump, so he kind of got it on the outside of the mouth there. But super fun technique. If you guys have not tried it, you absolutely should. And it's a super productive way to fish. You can do it a bunch in the summer, but especially all fall, I tend to use quite a few of these Castmasters. You know, if you're fishing a lot of that kind of 20 to 30 foot depth range, I'd get a bunch of 3/8 and half. Kind of the standby colors. This one definitely is one for me. All chrome, gold, and something with a little bit of purple in it. You're gonna be set for clear water, really any color of water. So thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully this video was beneficial to you. And it's only about noon now, and I have a few more videos to film today, so stay tuned. Actually, the next video we're gonna do is going to be a fall location video. So, you know, I just went out. This was not heavy on information as far as you know, where fish are, where they're set up. But the next video we're going to do, we're going to go around and we're going to show you guys a whole bunch of spots. So stay tuned for that video. It's going to be a heavy detail on bottom transitions, what walleyes look like on side imaging, down imaging, and sonar this time of year. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching.